I mean, when people does anyone who is not sober like come to you and ask you about advice about like recovery? I mean, like you do 12-step people, I mean, in that way?
I don't really get to that kind of, I mean, they're not really.
Yeah.
Because the clients who are...
I mean, do they know you're sober? I mean, because...
It doesn't come up often.
Really?
They know more in the sense where they don't see me ever drink.
Sure.
And most of them like that because it means I'm not, intoxicated on the job. I'm not, right. I'm clear-headed.
Yeah.
So, but it's not something I talk about. Not because I'm conscious about it. I just don't bring it up.
Why?
Why don't I bring it up?
Yeah.
I don't, because it's so, like, the things that made me get sober are so long ago.
Yeah.
That there's so much explaining that would have to go into explaining it to someone who knows me.
Right.
Who met me after the age of 23.
Got it. Huh.
Because I was sober, most of the time I even worked at Vice. So it's like, I got sober my senior year of college. So most people wouldn't know that, what had occurred. So I just don't talk about it.
I mean, you can talk about it here.
Yeah, but it's not like it's a secret. I just mean I just don't bring it up.
Right. But I mean, like the origin story of just like, okay, why did you get sober at such a young age? You don't have to go into all the nasty details if they're nasty, but I mean, just like, why?
So when I started drinking, I was very like cautious about substances as a teenager.
Okay.
Because there was a lot of drug problems in my family, but
sure.
I saw that as hallucinogenics, fentanyl, that kind of stuff. I didn't view alcohol because I never really saw anyone drink. I later found out my father was not who I thought he was.
Yeah.
And everyone on my biological father's side of the family, well, not everyone, there's many people on that side of the family with very intense alcohol problems.
Got it.
And they're all really smart, but they all can, that there's also clearly a genetic component. It's just throughout the whole family. And so the first time I drank when I was 15, it was out of control.
Yeah.
Like it was like instant.
Right.
It was, I like slept with someone's boyfriend in an alley. I got into a fist fight, like all in one night. It was just, I mean, it was like a fist fight between two people slapping each other, but you know what I mean? Like it's still like, it's still a fight. So I was just instantly out of control the second alcohol hit my system. And when I was in Florida as a teenager, it was kind of fine because it's a private school in Florida. Everyone's kind of out of control.
Sure.
And then also I couldn't get a job during the summer and I was just throwing parties out of my mom's spare house. So I thought this is a economical thing to do because people are coming to drink.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to, and I couldn't get a job at the ice cream store because you're competing against adults during the recession to work at Cold Stone for minimum wage.
Sure.
So I'll throw parties and kids will do drugs in my house and drink and have sex in kiddie pools and on dog beds. And everything will be fine. And I'll just charge at the door.
Yeah. But you weren't sober when you were charging, like...
No, I had like a bouncer though, and like we would have a bouncer who would collect people's keys, but I wasn't sober. No, absolutely,
okay, got it.
Absolutely not. No, and it was fine in Florida. Then when I went to New York is when it became a more noticeable problem.
Sure,
partially because the way you can behave as a teenager in Miami is not acceptable elsewhere.
Yeah, and how old were you when you got to New York?
18.
Okay, so. You just went there because...
I got a scholarship to go to Sarah Lawrence, so... Because it was like reverse DEI because no boys go there. So they gave me money because I was a boy.
Right.
It was DEI. It's the only place where like white men get DEI.
Yeah.
Is at a lesbian college.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
It's one of our sponsors.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Sarah Lawrence.
Great.
Yeah.
Where your kids can join cults.
But... So, I mean, this is the part I can't tell if... Do you think you're mean?
I was definitely mean when I was drunk.
Yeah.
It was like, I think there's a mean side in me.
Sure.
And then you add 9 shots of vodka in there and the mean takes over. Like when I got sober, a girl came up to me at Sarah Lawrence and she was asked for an apology. And I was like, I don't know who you are.
Right.
I literally didn't know who she was. Yeah. And I told her she couldn't wash the New Jersey off of her.
Got it.
Which she couldn't.
I mean,
it was true.
It's a very punishing insult.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
depending on...
I had no recollection. She said
we're also sponsored by the state of New Jersey. Too, so.
That was the day I met her. I told her that. So I didn't even remember any of this. So that was just how I was when I was drunk.
Sure.
And then going out in New York with fake ID. I was just out of control. And then it became a more noticeable problem when I was in England. because that's when it started like more impacting my social. I think people thought it was like, haha.
So you were like, what, on overseas to do?
I was studying abroad at Oxford, and it was like a disaster from day one. Like the first day I was there, they threw like an American themed parties for American students, which just was idiotic. It was just meant red cups. And like a girl was handed a drink and I took it from her, which thank God I took it from her because I ended up it was roofied. But then I drank it.
And then you got
I woke up like not knowing where I was.
Under Big Ben. Whatever. You know.
I woke up not knowing where I was.
Thatcher,
and that was just And then being drunk, mean Miami Mitchell in Oxford is very different than being drunk, mean Miami Mitchell in Miami or New York. It's totally unacceptable.
So are you drunk, mean Miami Mitchell at all in your current job?
It's a different kind of mean. And it's more like when I have to be protective of someone.
Protective, right.
Yeah, it's a very different, like I was just mean for mean's sake. And it also was getting into like tricky situations of getting into our altercations with people.
Right.
Boyfriend drama. Roommates, boyfriend drama. Just everyone's boyfriend drama.
But you kind of crave that drama, at least a little bit. I mean, you're good in that situation. I mean, that's kind of the skill that you're...
But my personal life is not very dramatic.
Yeah.
Now. I don't have a dramatic personal life.
Okay.
My personal life is like, I'm in bed by 10.
Right.
Like, I'm sometimes by 9:30.
Yeah.
Like, there's no drama in my personal life.
Ever.
Not really.
Even when your professional life is chaotic and there's a whole bunch of drama. Like, how does that not filter into your personal life in any way?
Because I just go to my office room.
But I mean, you shut off your phone at night? I mean...
No.
Right.
My phone is never off. I mean, it's off right now because I'm recording and it'll probably turn on and there'll be tons of messages for...
Like about what?
I mean...
who knows what's happening?
Who knows? I don't know.
Right.
Someone could be getting sued. I don't know. It just... No, it doesn't turn off, which I think can be... But my husband also is one of those people who sleeps with the TV on.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really care if the phone...
Got it.
Is going off. And I grew up in a really noisy household because I had 4 siblings, 12 dogs.
12 dogs, yeah.
Mom, multiple boyfriends, like all that crap. So it was noisy. And then my mom also had employees in and out of the house. It was never quiet.
Got it.
So noise doesn't impact me. So no, I don't, my personal life is not really dramatic.
Right.
Like there's family drama always, but that even feels more sequestered than it was when you're a child living in your parents' house.
Sure. But
I'm good in chaos. I can kind of be what
happens to you in chaos? I mean, you just get in like hunker down mode?
Clearly through it.
Right.
I think because I had a turbulent childhood.
Sure.
I can just think really, no client's going to be worse than my parents.
Exactly. And there's kind of no worst case scenario that you can't really imagine too, where it's just like other people can.
Yeah. Right. And I can see clearly through things where I think, and I also don't get anxious because I grew up in such a chaotic environment that I don't, I had peed outside the house as a kid. So I don't get anxious when my clients have.
Do your clients get anxious?
Yes, but I don't.
And you read it right away?
When they're anxious, yes.
Yeah. I
can read it, and I also know, like, how to reassure them that in an honest way. Like, I'll tell them if they're fucked. Like, I'll tell them, we have, you're in trouble. Like, we have to do something about this.
And what is the plan usually if you're fucked?
There always is a plan for it. I mean, it's like there's always some sort of plan for it, but it's not what they want. A lot of people just want to be told everything's going to be okay. And a lot of people think that I just walk in and I hit a switch or something.
Yeah.
And magic and like things get reversed, which isn't.
I imagine it, you just getting on the phone and kind of yelling at the New York Post or something. Like that's in my head, that's kind of, but I also think that's because of the photo in the New York Times profile, but also just like, knowing you a little bit. I know it's a lot more nuanced than just you're caring in that way too, right?
I definitely yell when I have to, but I also take reporters to the opera.
Sure.
Which I'm pretty sure I'm the only publicist who wines and dines some of these people.
Why?
I think a lot of publicists just have the yelling part.
Yeah.
And they don't have the...
So is it an apology opera date or is it just...
No, it's also just, the reality is even if I yell at them today, I may need them tomorrow.
Right.
Even if they're screwing me today, they may need me tomorrow.
That's right.
So it's like, it's a mutually beneficial relationship. And it's not really in my interest just to have I'm never speaking to you.
Yeah.
It's not.
So I mean, what's the playbook that you're going off? Are you just building it on your own? Are you taking someone else's sort of...
I think I'm kind of old fashioned in some ways.
Yeah.
Like, I think
that's what I said beforehand.
Yeah, like even though I'm working with new media figures a lot of the time, and I'm known for that, even though that's not my entire business, I'm definitely known for working with the big podcasters and everything. I take a very traditional approach where it's like, it's not very data oriented. I'm not employing bots because I don't think they actually work.
Yeah.
And I think they're a waste of money.
Sure.
But yeah, it's a relationship. It's called public relations.
Right.
And it's called earned media. So you have to earn it and you have to have relationships.
Right. But how is there, you said you can be picky now. What's like the vetting process to be client besides money, obviously?
Well, I mean, it differs. If it's a crisis client, it's different because the nature of a crisis client is they're in a crisis.
Yeah.
So so I don't try to be judgmental in that situation if they're a crisis client. However, I have to know that they're going to listen.
Yeah.
And I have to know that they won't expect me to do things I'm not going to do.
Sure.
For instance, I had a billionaire call me once, and ProPublica had his tax return somehow.
Yeah.
And he wanted to wear a wire in a state where it's illegal to secretly record people.
Sure.
And try to entrap the reporter.
Right.
And he was explaining to me that his billionaire friend said this was a brilliant idea. To which I explained to him, like, you wouldn't take stock advice from me. So why are you taking PR advice from stock people? Like, this is not their expertise.
Sure.
So that person, I turned down their money. It was a billionaire. But I was like, I'm not doing this because A, you want to commit crimes.
Right.
And then B, ProPublica would love you to do this.
So is it ethics, your code of ethics? I mean, is it like
it's
what?
Kind of, again, goes back to me just being extremely practical.
Sure.
Like, my ethics is I'm not a yes person. Like, I will not tell people, oh, you need to do this horrible thing that's going to blow up your life.
Right.
And then they fire me often when I tell them no.
Yeah.
But I'd rather be fired than take a check and let someone jump off a bridge.
Sure.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's ethical. So with the crisis clients, though, it has to be a situation where they will listen and they don't expect me to be a yes person. And then with the day-to-day clients, my main reason I would say no to someone is if they're like a bridge burner.
Yeah.
Or if I think or if I don't like how they treat people behind the scenes. Because when I worked at Vice, I did not like the way people were treated.
Yeah.
And I don't ever want to be in like that sort of situation again.
Sure.
So if I think someone mistreats people behind the scenes, and the irony is it's never the people who say offensive things who are the ones treating people like crap. It's always the angels.
Got it.
Who are behind the scenes terrors.
Right.
And that I won't deal with that. I don't need that money.
So why is your client roster like how many people do you have now?
It fluctuates month to month, but between 20 to 30.
20 to 30.
I have a team though. Yeah. I mean, I have employees. But like the company has 20 to 30.
But I mean, like the onboarding of a client, I mean, are you everybody that's there and you basically get the final say?
No,
and
I'm very much.
They pay for you.
They're paying for me. Yeah. I kind of operate almost like an editor-in-chief kind of thing.
Sure.
Where it's like I'm overseeing everything. I'm approving everything. And then also when it comes, I'm also in the trenches. I'm definitely a micromanager. There's no way not to be in these situations. And also it's a very personal relationship.
Yeah. I mean, is it great if nothing's like bad happening to your clients? Or is there like a busy season?
There's slow seasons.
Okay.
And it usually has to do with when the media is not working. Like when everyone's at the Hamptons.
Summer, like that.
Forget it.
Yeah.
December, forget it.
So do you tell people just like, if you're going to fuck something up, do it in these months?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
That's really a piece of advice that you give.
Yeah. Like if there's something that has to happen that's going to result in negative headlines.
Do it in August.
Do it in August or December when no one's looking.